My wife's G35, man. It's probably the cleanest car we got. I ain't waxed it, washed it, or nothing. This paint gleaming. I can see my reflection.
Smile and float. Float. Float on. Don't feel bad when I'm down, I'ma be okay. This red gon' come right back around and smack the BOA. Only the members gon' come round if you was down one. We go back like Tom Brady on a shotgun. You always finna be great when I came out the wound. They hate that I'm a butterfly that came out that cocoon.
We go change the transmission filter. I already got the car in the air, and I'm gonna show you real quick. Man, I raised it in the center right here. It's some thick bunker chicken piece of metal right there. That's why you want to put your jack, if you can. If your car lower, you might need a low profile jack to start it off. What I did, I put the low profile jack on the side right here. Be careful, don't put it on this soft stuff right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is your transmission pan. And I want to thank Nissan for putting a drain screw on there. That's your drain screw. You can drain the oil out before you start loosening the pan. Not all transmissions have transmission pans have a drain screw, so you got to be careful how you take these screws out. Put your drain bucket, catch bucket, whatever you want to call it, in the back, and then you just want to slowly take it down the side. Go on the other side, take it down the side. So what it's gonna do, the pan is gonna tilt forward and it's gonna pour the fluid out into the bucket, and you just keep going around until you get the pan off. You went some 3/4 19mm to get that drain plug off. So get that off, let the oil drain out. Alright, so after you take off those 2.5 million bolts, electric ratchet is very helpful when you gotta take off this many bolts. I didn't count them, but I'm guessing there's at least 20 or more to go all the way around this transmission. But once you get that off, you see that oddly shaped object in the middle of the transmission? That's the filter, and it has about another, just guessing, about 12-15 bolts on it. So take those off. Everything's 10mm, and then that filter will fall and you just replace it with the new ones. So I got the filter out. This is the old one and that is the new one. You always want to size them up, make sure they're the same. The thing I want to hit on to get that filter off, it's all kind of shaped bolts in there, man. You gotta pay attention to where each bolt comes from. We got baby bolts, we got medium bolts, we got 2 big bolts, and then we got nuts just to hold on the dang on filter. And then if you go underneath, we'll see how it goes. But it's kind of weird because you got studs. Let's see if I can hold the phone right now. My phone's not focusing. There we go. You got studs right here. They loose. These the ones that the nut was on, but you can't hold them from the back side while you try to put on the nut. So we'll see how that go. There's a bracket right here that you have to, you can see where one of the bolts goes through the bracket hole, because you can see it goes in deep. You see it, all that is just bare opening. It's not catching thread yet, but you keep going, you hit thread, you twist it, and it'll stop. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I mean. We all know the long bolt go here, right? So that's a long bolt. I took it out, took the long bolt out. This one is a medium bolt because there's only 2 long bolts, and I put the other long one on the other side. So this is a medium bolt. If you try to put it where the long bolt go, as you can see, it's not catching thread. It's not long enough to hit thread. So you know this one don't go there, it's too short. So, and then right here it goes in deep, and then it hit thread right there. So you know, okay, that one go there. Put the long bolt back on this bracket. It goes in, boom. You just hit thread, give it about a twist or 2, and you good. And then you know these take a nut. Oh, the ones with the nut, I'm gonna try to demonstrate right now. This is kind of weird, but it works, you know. I don't know why Nissan did it like that, but it works. But you just gotta be real gentle with it. You see how it's coming off, even though it's a loose stud. What you gotta do is get the nut, line it up, and just spin slowly, 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 slowly. And then when it catch thread, of course, it'll hold. And you just keep twisting. You see how the stud is starting to come through? So it's actually, it could be done, okay? So right now, I just got tight. Once it get tight, then you in the house. It'll tighten up. It'll hold the stud solid, and it'll tighten up. So that's how you get these bolts in there if you forget what a medium go or what a long one go. Just check it for thread. All these dang on bolts is bolted down for the filter. You want to clean around that rim, so when you put the new gasket, you're not smashing oil between the gasket and the housing of the transmission, because it might cause a leak. Nails, go on, get up off your foes. Come over here to the pan, and do not forget to clean the oil pan out. You want to get all the gasket, the old gasket from around the oil pan. If you're lucky, it'll come off in one piece, and you ain't got to do so much cleaning. But I wasn't so dang on lucky, man. Boom, your best friend. The gasket is stuck. Put this razor up under there and push it along. Preferably a sharp razor, brand new if you can, or a semi-sharp. A dull one, you know, you're gonna be struggling a little bit. So try to get a sharp one. But after you clean that, don't forget about the magnets. The magnets, when you first see them, they gonna be gooped up with grayish looking residue. That's just oil and metal. Don't worry about it. The magnet is doing its job. Now lay that new gasket on there. Why? One way to lay the gasket on there quickly, look at the shape of the pan. You can see this side and that upper right hand corner is rounded. This side is more pointed. That side is more pointed. So just line it up to those round corners match up and the pointed match up. Also, if you're not using silicone to hold the gasket in place, put a couple bolts through it, and it'll hold the gasket in place. So when you go to put it up, it'll move out of the way. So I put 2 in that corner, 2 in this corner, and we about to go up with it. So it's clean. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I cleaned it with a carburetor cleaner. You can use carburetor cleaner, brake cleaner, or parts cleaner, and that's all I use. No water, no soap, nothing. Just sprayed it, and I wiped it with you can see that in there, them blue working towels or napkins, whatever the hell it is, and I just wiped it down, sprayed it, wiped it down. You can see how clean it came. That's it, man. Got everything back up, everything bolted up. With the bolt screws, you just want to tighten them enough till they get snug. And once you start seeing the gasket itself, which is with my finger at, bruh, that gasket is right there. When you see it start to get smashed and start to get pushed out, be careful of how tight you tighten it. Just get it snug. You don't want that gasket hanging out too much, and it'll cause leaks if it smash out or pancake out too much. So that's it. Just be sure to tighten back the drain bolt right there. Get these 10mm snug. Don't forget to put the brackets for this with my finger again. There we go, for this O2 sensor cable. There's one here, and there's another one right there. Just make sure those two go into the 2 10mm bolts for the oil pan. And then there's another one right there. You see it's one bolt that holds the bracket on for the connector. Make sure those is on there. There's another one over here. Bow, 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 bow. And all you gotta do is go up top. The dipstick on this dang old thing is hidden. So just make sure you look back there. It's right there. This is right here is the dipstick, okay? It's hidden back there. It bolted down with a 10mm. Just take that 10mm off. And as you can see, you're supposed to use the Nissan Matic J transmission fluid. I'm pretty sure they got an aftermarket alternative. that's cheaper or whatever the case may be. I ain't even bought no fluid yet, but just make sure you put something equivalent to J. That's why I got J right there. And if your car don't have that sticker in the front, it tell you right here also Nissan Matic Fluid D and other fluids will damage the transmission. Only use Nissan Matic Fluid J. So I need to go get some of that good stuff. And I'm gonna just show you, my bolt is already out. Just the dipstick, just pull this thing out. It'll show you where it's at on the transmission, alright? So don't nobody tell you, don't let nobody tell you this car ain't got no dipstick, okay? Okay. And that'll be it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one, because I'm always doing something.